Hey there, this is Veena from Cake, the channel that's about baking and much more. A warm welcome to my channel. Today, let's see how to make tuna patties. But do watch the video till the end for useful information. Now these Goan fish patties are super easy to make. Not only is the recipe simple and quick, the tuna fish cakes are filling and so delicious. Meaning, today's recipe is a winner. I can't wait to feast on these patties. So let's start making them right away at Cake. We'll begin by opening a can of tuna chunks in spring water. This one weighs 180 grams. Let's drain the water as much as possible and then transfer the tuna to a bowl. Now let's shred the tuna with a fork so it's no longer chunky. Here I have two medium-sized potatoes that weigh 150 grams. I have already boiled and peeled them. We'll now mash the boiled potatoes to a pulp. And here are two medium-sized onions that I have peeled. I'll roughly cut them into large pieces and then finely chop these in my handy chopper. You could chop the onions as finely as you can with a knife instead. But this is a cheap appliance, and in case any of you are interested, I've put the link in the description box below. Next, let's de-seed and finely chop a large tomato. Then to this mixing bowl, let's add the shredded tuna, the mashed potatoes, the chopped onions, and the chopped tomato. We'll also add in 5 finely chopped medium-sized green chillies, along with a 1.5 inch piece of ginger that I've crushed, and 4 crushed garlic cloves. If you can't easily get green chilies where you live, you could add 3 long red chili peppers instead. Next, we'll add a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. Instead of this, you could add 2 slices of soaked bread from which the water has been squeezed out. We'll also add 2 teaspoons of sour lime juice, which you could substitute with lemon juice if that's what you have. After that, we'll have to mix everything well with a spoon or spatula. And then add 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of pepper powder, 1/2 cup of coriander leaves, and salt to taste. I'm adding around 3/4 teaspoon of salt. I'll now switch to mixing everything with my hand. And then check if I need to adjust the taste of the mixture. It could do with just a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, I think. We've already added breadcrumbs as a binding agent, but we'll now also add another binding agent, egg. For this quantity of mix, we'll need just half an egg. So I'll lightly beat an egg and add just half the quantity to the patty mixture. I'll use the remaining half for something else. Let's mix everything again. Now an additional ingredient you could add to the mixture to enhance the taste of the fish patties is 2 teaspoons of red chilli sauce or any hot and sweet sauce of your choice. I'm not adding this because I'll be rolling the patties in seasoned breadcrumbs, which will add their own flavor to the tuna patties. Let's divide the mixture into 8 equal portions. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm using seasoned Panko breadcrumbs. You could use regular breadcrumbs, plain flour, or even semolina instead. Now let's shape each portion into a patty and roll it in breadcrumbs. It's now time to shallow fry these breaded patties. The oil in my pan is heating up on a medium flame. We'll shallow fry the patties in the hot oil till they are golden brown on each side. I'm done with the frying, and our tasty tuna fish patties are finally ready to dig into. Now that you've seen how quickly you can put these Goan fish patties together with simple ingredients, and that too just by mixing everything together, I hope you'll soon make these at home. Our crisp on the outside and tender inside tuna patties are simply delicious. They'll stay good in the fridge for around 3 days. But if you want to extend their life for up to a week or so, then instead of adding raw onion, tomatoes and chillies to the mix, saute these for a couple of minutes in a little oil before mixing them with the rest of the ingredients. In the freezer, however, both the raw breaded patties and the fried ones will stay good for over a month. Do let me know how you liked today's video, and also these flavor-packed tuna fish patties once you make them. Don't forget,